Wait, Scott, I'm sorry. I've been talking. I have it. I'll share it with you.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Make a Theater Company. Awake on my airplane, awake on my airplane, my skin is bare, my skin is theirs. Awake on my airplane, awake on my airplane, my skin is bare, my skin is theirs. I feel like a newborn, and I feel like a newborn, kicking and screaming. Awake on my airplane, awake on my airplane, I feel so dumb. Could you wanna take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Could you wanna take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. I don't believe in your sanctity, hypocrisy. I don't believe in sanctity or hypocrisy. Could everyone agree that no one should be left alone? Could everyone agree that they should not be left alone, girl? I feel like a newborn. I feel like a newborn, kicking and screaming. Could you wanna take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Could you wanna take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Could you wanna take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Could you wanna take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Look me in the eye. You don't have to cry, 'cause it's bound to happen again. The way you feel about it, the way you scream about it, I just want to take the pain again. I can tell you how I feel, but for you it isn't real. After all, your heart, it doesn't play. You were broken hearted, for me you just started coming back to the light. So please me, just say when, take me by the hand. It seems about time you fell in love again. I don't understand, how long has it been? It seems about time you fell in love again. The world outside is brand new, it's only been missing you. I think it's time your hair got a brand new blue. You think that it's over, how about you start over? I think you need to learn what's there to discover. Enjoy the show, everyone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Make a Show, the premier production by Let's Make a Theater Company. We're having a little technical difficulty. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me. We have audio in the, okay, awesome. This is live show business, everybody, and I'm really happy everyone's here. My name is Scott Adkins. Hi. I am a playwriting instructor occasionally at SUNY Purchase. And back when New York City went on pause for the pandemic, I had this realization that all the students I've been working with over the last year lost their internships, they lost their job, they lost their travel. Anything that they had planned for the summer was basically paused. And I thought, wow, this is a crazy idea, but we're theater artists. What if we made a theater company right now during a pandemic when there is no theater? And I floated the idea out to Leah Bickley, and Leah was extremely enthusiastic and said, yes, let's do this. She put the word out to all of her theater maker friends, and oh and behold, here we are. Many months later, we have made a theater company called Let's Make a Theater Company. Through our many readings that we had over these last months, we realized we didn't want to imitate theater. We'd been all seeing some Zoom readings. I don't know if you guys have seen some of those, which are great. They serve a function, but we really were trying to drill into the essence of theater and what it is about theater that we wanted to have back. And that's when we realized it was this, live, with you, in the same room. Even though it's virtual, we are all in the same room right now. You're in my living room. And we realized that is what we wanted to recreate. So I want to encourage all of you to fire up that chat on the YouTube. I want it flaming hot. Give the creators and the performers feedback. It's okay. This is something we can't do in live theater, is actually communicate while the show's happening. I encourage you to do that and use that chat. We'll also use the chat later on for the talkback where you can give us some questions. Another thing I wanted to talk about is that tonight is free. It's a free show. However, these guys have worked really, really hard. And this theater company has legs. It's going to continue to bear fruit. And so if you would like to donate, we would really appreciate it. Your support would mean everything to them, and they will be able to continue on. We have 3 different channels for donating. We have the Venmo channel, which is at Let's Make a Theater Company. And just remember that theater is spelled R-E. Then we have the Cash App, which is Let's Make a Theater Co. And then we have the Gmail, the PayPal, which is our Gmail address, which is Let's Make a Theater Company @gmail.com. Theater spelled R-E. This is a live broadcast, but we are going to bring to you some pre-recorded materials, which have been rendered in many different ways. I am super excited at how these guys have rendered their work. It is amazing. And one of the things that I would like to do right now, that this is a live broadcast, I'm actually realizing something. So we're going to... It's kind of fun. What am I doing? Okay. There we go. I want to give a shout out to my friend next door, Chris Wool. And he gave me all of this production equipment, and I just realized that I had the wrong camera on. Okay, continuing on. So the work here has been rendered in many different ways. It's been rendered as radio play, it's been rendered as live action, and it's been rendered in all the different ways in between. I'm very excited for all of you to see that. Because this is a live broadcast, I have 2 people in my ear right now, and I can hear everything they're saying. It's Izzy and Ellen, and they are in the virtual control room. They will be controlling everything that you see tonight. They will be bringing in the banners, they will be bringing in the countdowns, they will be bringing in all of that stuff. It's really, really hard to do, and if anything goes wrong, we may have some technical difficulties. We'll throw up a technical difficulties sign. Just stay tuned, stick with us, stay on this channel. We'll be right back as quickly as we can. If we lose this stream, if the stream goes dark, go to our Let's Make a Theater Company YouTube channel, and when we start streaming again, you will see our stream. We just ask for everyone to be patient. It's the first time we've all ever done this, and we are very excited. After the show, we're going to have a song from Peter Moriarty. That was Peter Moriarty. Thank you very much, Peter, for the opening music. That was lovely. And he's going to bring us another song, and then I'll come back. I'll talk to you a little bit, and then we're going to transfer to our talkback. But you don't have to go anywhere. We'll do a little transferring, but that talkback is going to stream right here on the exact same channel. So don't go anywhere, and you'll get to have live interactive conversation with the creators and the performers. And you can ask questions via the YouTube chat, and we will answer those questions. All right, everybody. This has been the beginning of something amazing, and I am so honored to introduce to you Let's Make a Theater Company. I want you all to just sit back, relax, enjoy. Thank you for tuning in.
The Wilson. The Wilsons.
Hey, Emily, sweetie, do you maybe want to put the waffles away, save them for breakfast, and have a slice of pizza?
Mom!
Fine. I just figured you might want to save room for cake, but I guess now I'm the bad guy.
Oh, right. Emily, would you like a slice of pizza? It is New York style, and perhaps we could change the channel.
A long time ago, land far away, the pineapple princess Kiki. She was sweet as a peach in a pineapple way, but so sad that she hardly speaking. Still, if you listen well, you'll hear her secret wish.
Aloha, everybody. My name is Tiki. I long to free a truly remarkable fish.
Hey, Emily, and sweetie, do you maybe want to clean up your mess before you start eating? Well,
Do you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Emily, I'm starting to get really sick and tired of you throwing things at my face. And as your mother, I demand that you...
The Wilsons.
Did you see my mother in the tabloids yesterday?
Yes, she was wearing that beautiful dress from Japan. I wish I could pull that off.
You can pull anything off, even with one of those basketball jerseys and some bright red sunglasses, you know, like the one Ashanti wears in her music videos. She's gorgeous.
Who's Ashanti?
How cool are these, Tia?
Where did you get that horrendous thing?
I stole it from a thrift store on 42nd Street.
Why would you even think about stepping foot in that place, Millie? That is a second-hand store. And stealing? That's a new low for you.
I've always wanted to go into one of those.
Have you two lost your minds? Our parents own the most expensive stores in America.
We literally ship out the same thing as everyone else. We slap our own labels onto them, and those add a couple of $100. Not to mention, we make little kids in India make our clothing.
But we make thousands of dollars. That's the best part. We're so much better than those regular stores.
Kate, we're literally profiting off these companies and those children.
That's survival of the fittest, baby. That keeps us on top.
There's something written on the sunglasses.
Survival of the fittest is wrong.
Thrift stores are wrong.
Hello, there's something written on the sunglasses.
It says Jupiter Greetings on this side, but that's not the name of the store. This side has a message. It says, wear and wish for what you desire. You only may keep what you learn to acquire.
Oh. No. My mother says not to go anywhere near anything like this.
It's just a message, you baby.
What do you think it means?
Sounds like something a fortune teller would say. Therefore, I don't want to know.
I think I got once.
Let's try it out.
Absolutely not. These people have no idea what they're talking about.
How do you know?
There's no such thing as getting a fortune or anything magical, and this sounds magical.
So you're telling me that if a pair of Louis Vuitton heels appear in front of you, you're not going to take them?
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah? We're trying this out.
It sounds like we get what we want, but we only keep what we deserve.
That sounds like a test. Couldn't be me. I don't do tests.
And you're still at the top of our class, huh? Magic is definitely real.
So if this does work, how will we know what we deserve?
I guess we're gonna have to work for it.
Work? Yet another thing I don't do.
You will someday. And you will if you decide to keep any of the things that we wish for.
I know better than to wish for anything permanent. This isn't just something to play around with, Millie.
Who's playing around?
Just to be clear, I want no part of this.
Shut up. I wish for a basketball jersey. I can't believe we fell for this stupid thing.
Ha! What'd I tell you?
Darn, I was really hoping for it to work.
Now that we've settled this, can we please move on to something more important? Jose just texted me about lunch tomorrow.
Wait a second. I just have a feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but I felt it and it worked.
Yay!
Aha, there it is. Now go return the glasses to the cashier.
For the millionth time, we're not here to bring back the glasses. We're here to just ask about them. And let's not forget, you went on a little wishing spree yourself.
I am so close to calling my mother and telling her all about this.
Ahem. Ma'am?
What's the deal with these glasses? Huh? What did you do to this? Are you deaf? What is this thing?
So I see you've already used them. Just a little. Are they bad? Please don't say they're bad. Are not bad.
What does that mean?
You have to wear them out. You clearly haven't learned your little lesson here. Oh my God. I recognize you. You're Amani Washington's kid. Oh my God. You are like the spitting image of her.
Yeah, Leslie.
Actually, I think I recognize all three of you. You know, actually, I think I would remember selling my magical sunglasses to the three daughters of the most famous fashion designers in America.
I kind of stole them.
Kinda, you did. Oh boy, now you've done it. Now there is bad energy all around this place.
Where?
What are you talking about?
The sunglasses found you on behalf of your bad energy. Do you think it's okay to steal from me? Look around. Okay, this is all I have.
I'm sorry, okay? I wanted to do something out of my element.
A rich girl wanting to live the life of a poorer one. That's something I've never heard of.
That's it. I'm calling my mother.
Right. Tell mommy that you stole from a second-hand store. That'll bode over well.
Okay, it's okay. You said we're supposed to wear them out. What's the lesson we're supposed to exactly learn here?
The lesson? Okay, the lesson is that rich girls will finally learn that not everything belongs to them.
I understand that.
Do you really?
Previously on the Wilsons,
Nicole, John, and Emily were having a lovely dinner at home, except Emily kept eating waffles, and Nicole, her mom, didn't like that. But John, her dad, didn't really mind, and so then they started an argument. Then when Nicole leaves the room, David the cockroach comes out, and they didn't know that he was real, and he eats them all. That's it. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 2 of The Wilsons.
The Wilsons.
It's cute. I just thought we were going to get something nearby.
Well, I'm sorry. It didn't seem that far away when she showed it to me.
What, were you high?
I have forgotten to mention to you all, you'll need to be cautious of the Davidson family in case you end up running into them.
What, do we have like crazy neighbors or something?
No, I thought John told you.
Oh no!
That also must have slipped his mind, like how far it was from civilization. So what's happened with the Davis family?
They're just the family of cockroaches that'll be living with you.
Pardon me? There are lots of things I don't understand in this world, like taxes and baseball and high fives. But of all the things that bother me, the one that fills me with the most hatred and disdain is crunchy little bugs that serve no purpose in this world. We might as well just move back to Texas.
Cockroaches? Listen, there's a lot of things that I'm neutral on. I'm neutral on pancakes, camping, and Patricia Arquette. But this, bugs, absolutely unacceptable. What if I'm having one of my pretend dance party concerts and one of them's watching? I hate those tiny little bits.
Cockroaches? There's plenty of things I understand in this world, like shoplifting and midnight and hair. I completely understood when I signed the lease that the discount in rent was a reflection of the cockroach family living with us. However, I don't like being yelled at, so I chose to keep that from Nicole. Also, she was right. I am high. I don't think she can tell, though. I'm a pretty good actor. I played the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz when I was in high school, so I have previous training. No. This is unacceptable. Cockroaches, what the heck, guys? Come on. Is this how we're supposed to live? What is wrong with you people?
I would like to have a talk with you inside.
Great idea. Why don't I give you all the grand tour?
The Wilsons.
Get me the phone. But it's right there. Fine. Hello. ¿Cómo estás?
I just got home from work. Miguelito's doing his homework. Okay, I see you there. Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. I'll be back.
What about dinner?
I don't have money to be ordering food.
When are you going to be back?
Later. Going downstairs to smoke with Sammy.
So you have money for smoking cigars with your friends, but not for dinner?
Come downstairs with me. See if Sammy will give you $1 for pizza.
Hey, Miguelito. How was school?
You got $1 for him?
What? Yeah, I do. No problem.
School's okay. That reminds me, Papi, I got accepted to an internship at Goldman Sachs for the summer.
The hell is that?
That's amazing. That's nearly impossible to get. And for someone from this neighborhood, it's got to be even harder. How'd you swing that?
My math teacher's wife works there, and he talked to her for me, and I got it.
You got a job without talking to me? You don't need a job. Your place is here helping me.
You know what, Miguelito? When you graduate high school next year, I'm going to take you out for a nice steak dinner to celebrate all your hard work. Real fancy. You're going to love it.
Why? Nobody ever threw me a damn party anytime I got an A in school.
Well, how many times did you get an A?
Actually, the guidance counselor at my school said I had enough credits to graduate early. So I'm doing my junior and senior year in 1 year.
Wow, no one's as smart as Miguelito is.
Damn right no one is. I didn't even know that was possible. So then college next year?
That's the goal.
I don't go to college and we live just fine. No more talk about college.
Where's your father?
He had to work. It's always just been me and my dad. I always have to take care of him.
Well, who takes care of you?
You're not going anywhere. You can't provide for yourself.
Watch me.
Have you called your dad lately? I know you're busy, but don't forget to make time for him.
What for? He does the same shit every day. Wake up, go to work, drink beer, smoke a cigar, go to sleep, and repeat. He's not going anywhere. He'll be fine. Hello? Hey, Sammy, how are you? Long time no... Wait, slow down. What? Okay. All right, bye.
Who was that?
That was Sammy. He just told me that my dad died.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
He said it was a heart attack. I didn't even know he was having any health issues.
That's not your fault.
I know. Sammy said to come home so we can arrange the funeral.
You're gonna take a few days off of work, right?
I should.
Do you want me to come with you?
You don't have to.
No, I'll come. You don't have to do this alone.
Thank you.
Sweetheart, do you want to sit down?
Yeah, thank you.
So, I have to talk to you about something. Miguelito, I'm so sorry. Your father can be a cruel man sometimes. You know how angry he was about you moving and never coming to visit him. He just wanted your attention, but this was just too far.
What was? What the hell? What is this?
Well, look who's home.
Are you sick in the head? What is wrong with you? I thought you were dead.
You know, I said to myself, man, Miguelito doesn't love his papi anymore. Doesn't care to come and visit me no more. He probably wouldn't even show up to my funeral. So I thought I'd test that theory out.
You motherfucker. And you knew about this and you went along with it?
I didn't want to, but...
Oh, you didn't want to, huh? Well, look, it still happened. So clearly you didn't care enough to stop it.
Hey, don't get mad at him. This is about you.
So you had Sammy lie to me about you dying, just so you can reel me in here and reprimand me like I'm a little kid?
You're the one whose head is up in the clouds thinking you're hot shit because you got a wife and some fancy degrees. You think you're too good for this family. You just couldn't wait to abandon us all.
I did it to get away from you. Ever since Mama died, I dreamed about getting away from this house as far as possible because you are selfish and mean. You're a bully and a terrible father. And this only proves that more.
Well, if I'm such a terrible father, then you could just go. I don't need you. I don't need any of you. So why don't you just all get the hell out?
No problem. We're going. You know, it doesn't even matter whether you lied or not. Because now, you're dead to me. I knew I was bound to run into you.
You're not gonna hide him from me? I thought I was dead to you.
I'm only here because Lola's visiting some friends of hers in the neighborhood. So I decided to spend the day with Nathan in the park.
I heard you've been talking to Sammy again. How could you forgive him and not me?
Because only you could convince him to do something as evil as you did. He wouldn't do it on his own.
Do you ever tell your kids stories about his abuelo?
Don't talk about my son.
You know, you were really good as a baby. You were always super friendly with people. They always thought you were special, no matter what age. Young, old, hell, even people's dogs loved to be around you. You never cried. I remember you speaking full sentences by the time you were 2. You blew your mother away. She was always so proud of you. She cried when you took your first steps. God, I miss her.
I miss her too.
I quit drinking 2 years ago.
It doesn't change anything.
It doesn't. But I see how much of an ass I've been. You were right, I am a terrible father. And every time I look at the baby pictures on the wall, I'm reminded of what I can't take back.
You know what I see when I look at those photos? I see my son. I see his sweet face that's so full of innocence. And I pray every day that nothing will ever touch him. I pray he will never have to know pain, or fear, or neglect. I pray that nobody ever breaks his heart. He's gonna have everything my wife and I didn't. And he will only know love. And we're gonna make that happen, with or without you.
With me?
You weren't a good father to me. And for the longest time, I hated you. But after Nathan was born, I realized what kind of parent I didn't want to be. And I have that to thank you for. I'm just too tired to be angry anymore. So I'm working on letting go. And you're still the only family I have.
So what does that mean?
We take it day by day. If that's what you want.
I'd like that.
Well, we better get going. Nathan, let's go!
All right. Tell your wife I said hello. I'll see you tomorrow.
I will. Her name is Lola, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, you know I love you. Right, Papi?
In other news, there was a fatal hit-and-run accident this afternoon in Spanish Harlem. Police have said that the suspect was about to hit a 4-year-old boy when his father pushed him out the way. This man has been identified as 28-year-old Miguel Ramirez, who died on the scene. Police are looking...
What? Oh. Miguelito! No! What? What? No, 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 no. My God, no, Miguelito, oh my God, oh my God.
Previously on The Wilsons, the Wilson family moves into their Previously on The Wilsons, the Wilson family moves into their new home, but Nicole feels it's too far away, but John wasn't paying attention. Additionally, in this episode, we learn that Nicole doesn't like taxes. Emily is Previously on The Wilsons, the Wilson family moves into their new home, but Nicole feels it's too far away, but John wasn't paying attention. Additionally, in this episode, we learned that Nicole doesn't like taxes. Emily is neutral on pancakes, and John completely understands hair and also was the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. And finally, we met Delilah, who is the Wilsons' cockroach, but they don't know she exists yet. That's it for episode 2's recap. Now buckle up because it's time for episode 3.
The Wilsons.
David the cockroach was really lonely. He didn't like being by himself in the attic. He had no one to spend his time with. The only thing getting him through his days was his favorite TV show, The Real Housewives of New Jersey. And good news, it's on tonight, so he scuttles down to the living room to see his crush, Teresa Giudice. But what is that? He hisses at the girl in his favorite spot behind the couch. Who is that? It's Delilah. She's startled by David. Tss. Delilah gets out from behind the couch. It's very difficult. Ah! Tss. Ah! Whoa, David thinks. Ooh! Delilah thinks to herself. He's kind of cute. She's kind of cute, David thinks to himself. He has to look good. Delilah thinks he's cute too. Also, David still thinks she's cute. The two meet in the middle and share their first kiss. David loves Delilah. He has to protect her. He can't let what happened to Monica happen to her. Who is Monica, you may be wondering? Well, here's a sad story. David was married to Monica, and David and Monica used to hang out in the driveway and dance. Until one day, Monica went too far out into the road and got hit by a car. Who is that? That's none other than Eliza, the realtor. She hit Monica with her car. David in mourning for his beloved wife. There's nothing he can do. Eliza, with no care for anyone but herself, throws her coffee out the window, burning David and making his sadness even stronger. David knows the only way to protect Delilah is to get rid of Eliza.
The Wilsons.
We've already crossed this side of the ocean, and we've already crossed half of this side of the ocean. It's hopeless. We'll never find one.
Oi, don't lose hope, buddy. I know they're out there.
That's a load of malarkey. Joe, baby. Come on, you know dolphins don't exist. I know dolphins don't exist. Even Brilliant knows dolphins
Don't you
exist.
start with me.
Guys, we do not have time for this. The captain's coming.
Boys, I think I did it. A never-before-seen hat that will help us find the dolphin.
Who's gonna tell her it's just a dunce cap with a dolphin on top of it?
Not it.
Let it.
Captain Ellen, I hate to break it to you, but that is just a dunce cap with a dolphin on it.
Oh, nuts. Well, since you loved the beret so much, Bill, you can have it. I sure did. Thank you, Captain. Whoa! Supposed to hit any land for about 300 miles. What happened? Whoops. My map was upside down, I guess. On to the next, then. Let us explore. A hill?
A hill!
A hill?
We climb this bad boy on that.
I'll be asking the questions around here. So are we climbing this bad boy or not? Arf, arf sounds oddly familiar. Oh, he is such a pick-me-girl. Arf, arf. Oh my goodness, it's my estranged dog, Princess.
I'm back and I learned English.
Traitor! Why didn't you tell us you were going to leave?
We were charades partners and you just left. Because nobody listened to me or my brilliant ideas. I was simply just a model for the dolphin hats, which were exquisite, by the way. Now that I think about it, maybe it was just the language barrier. Give me a moment to think. Now that I've thought long and hard, I've decided that I will come back to the team. Finding dolphins is my passion, but I need to know that my thoughts will be heard.
The team and I formally apologize for our actions and pinky swear to do better. Right, boys?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yay! Princess, since you were on this island before us, please spill what you know.
Gladly. So, I've never been to the top of the hill, as my legs are so stubblety, I've never been able to make it by myself. But I do hear lots of weird hissing from up there. It's strange.
Great stuff, girly pop. Okay. I propose we just get to the top and see what's what. Maybe the hissing people will know where we can find the dolphin.
They probably won't.
Ugh! Shut up, you negative Nazi! Ugh! Ah! Ah! hands, I'd so slap you right now.
You guys, stop!
I cannot handle this tomfoolery. We have dolphins to discover and hats to make. Princess, up the hill we go.
Aye, aye, Captain. Do you have a death omen? Bill, you're better than this. And you, stop antagonizing everyone. We're on a job.
This job is a load of caca-doodie. The two of you needs to grow up and see that we're never gonna find any dolphins. Now let's cut the crap and get up the hill, or it's gonna be a problem. Got it?
Thanks for trying, Joe.
I'm so tired of being in the middle. I wish I knew where the dolphins were. I just want to make my captain proud.
I am so sorry you had to hear that. That is not the kind of energy that my team...
It's not your fault.
Is that the hissing you heard?
Yes.
What did I miss?
How'd you find us?
I followed the rice cake trail you left.
We didn't leave that.
You didn't leave those little rice cake crumbs up the hill? It was so convenient.
No, I wish. Ugh, I love rice cakes.
Wait for me! I'm here.
Let's just follow the trail. Ted, get your machete arm on, just in case we need to be a little extra intimidating.
Got it, boss.
Whoa.
Who are you?
How dare you invade our campground?
Hiya!
What is happening?
Just give us a minute. Can't you see we're having an issue? Hold on.
I'm good. I got it. Okay, let's get up now.
We come in peace. We're looking for dolphins, and our ship crashed onto the shore over here. This is my crew. We promise we mean no harm. Do you guys have, like, a manager or a higher up I can speak to?
We cannot just bring you to our queen.
Especially when one of you is yielding a machete.
We scoff at your proposal.
What's up, guys? Are you lost? Come. Fireball, get these lovely people a rice cake. Don't mind them. Those are the mindless followers of my cat cult.
What's in the jar?
Oh, this funny story. It's actually my own urine. Obviously, this is a cliff at the top of the hill where there's no civilization, so we unfortunately have no plumbing.
A cat cult?
Yeah, I came up here for some solace, and for some reason, now all these cats are here. I gave them rice cakes, and now they do literally anything I ask them. It's great. So, what's this I hear about finding dolphins?
We need to know if dolphins exist or not. Have you seen any?
Oh my goodness. The island used to be rich with dolphins. All of a sudden, they just vanished. So sad. Ugh.
I have an idea. Let's do this face mask and brainstorm theories. And when it dries, we'll form a hypothesis.
Let's go.
Welcome to the cult, I guess.
I guess we should show them around.
Oy. Where is the John?
Everywhere is the laboratory. Did you not just listen to her?
And on that note, I'm gonna go.
Want to see a trick?
Sure.
Oh my God! Is he okay?
Yeah. He does that all the time.
I will not retrieve him again this week. Ugh.
It's your turn.
Rage!
Yeah, Joe, let's go help a new friend out.
We can do it.
Where the hell is he?
I don't know where he could have possibly run off to.
What was
that?
Good job again today, boys.
Oh my God, it's Ted.
Who's he talking to?
I don't know. I can kind of see him. Let's get into this bush.
Ah, my dolphin friends, you will never be discovered. You're my special secret. Yes, you are, my little dolphins. Ah!
Ah! Ha! Bitch!
Fine, you caught me. I've been keeping the dolphins.
How could you? You knew where they were the whole time and you just didn't say anything.
I didn't want yous finding the dolphins. You lot don't understand them the way I do. They're not just gay sharks to me. They're my best friends, and you don't deserve to profit off these beautiful creatures. Give me a second. And I'm not gonna let you have them. Face my machete arm!
Ted, you don't have to do this.
We won't tell Ellen if you just let us go.
Like I believe that. You've seen too much. I gotta end yous now.
Hiya!
Ay, vey, my machete arm!
Joe, get the arm!
Ah! Ted, don't make me do this!
Yeah, Joe, make him do it!
Fine, I won't make you do it. Take me to Ellen, you chumps.
Hear ye, hear ye. 2 long and grueling months ago, my brave team of pirates and I embarked on the mission of a lifetime. We wanted to once and for all prove Hear ye, hear ye. 2 long and grueling months ago, my brave team of pirates and I embarked on the mission of a lifetime. We wanted to once and for all prove the existence of the ever so elusive dolphin. We traveled through extreme heat, the most freezing cold, and grueling storms. We lived in squalor until we crashed on this beautiful island. Luckily, we found our long-lost princess, who assisted us in an integral way. You all welcomed us to your campsite and were nothing but hospitable. When Fireball tactfully fell off the great cliff of your land, my team was able to discover a traitor amongst us. Ted. You could have been honest. You could have contributed to science. Hell, even history. But instead, you kept a dirty and selfish little secret. And I have no choice but to sentence you to the plank. A sentence I do not take lightly. Any final words, Ted? If that's even your real name?
This is a load of malarkey, a load of caca, some prime time poo-poo, you hear me? I'll get you all. This isn't the last you're gonna hear from me, Ted, the machete-armed pirate. Okay, I fell down.
Joe, for your bravery, I'd like to award you a Medal of Honor.
Yay!
For your skill and poise, I'd like to present you with a world-class high five.
Do you think she realizes that I don't have hands?
And for you, Princess, a milk bone and restoration at my bed. Catculk, we bid you adieu. You are and will always be friends to us. On to the next, boys. Sails away!
Ted the pirate, and I'm falling down off of a plank now. Okay, I fell down.
And now for the final episode of The Wilsons.
The Wilsons.
Did you enjoy that? Do you want to do that again? Then bring me Eliza!
Eliza, a realtor? What do you want with her?
Hello, Eliza? Yes, hi, it's John. Could you come over real quick? There's a problem with our... Squeed boom. Great. See you soon.
Knock, knock, knock.
Eliza, run!
What?
Run!
Fun? Oh my god, you guys! Is this a surprise?
And now for the final.
Do you want to do that again? Then bring me Eliza!
Eliza? A realtor? What do you want with her?
Hello, Eliza? Yes, hi, it's John. Could you come over real quick? There's a problem with our... I'm just going squeed boom. It's gonna be... Great, see you soon.
Knock, knock, knock.
Eliza, run!
What?
Run!
Fun? Oh my god, you guys! Is this a surprise?
Did you enjoy that? Do you want to do that again? Then bring me Eliza!
Eliza, a realtor? What do you want with her?
Hello, Eliza? Yes, hi, it's John. Could you come over real quick? There's a problem with our... Squeed boom. Great. See you soon.
Knock, knock, knock.
Eliza, run!
What?
Run!
Fun? Oh my god, you guys. Is this a surprise?
Do 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 dun 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 do 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 do. Trevor.
Thank you everyone for coming out to the Right Now show with Trevor Johannessenberg at home edition. I, of course, am Trevor Johannessenberg, and I hope we're all cozy, cool, nice, calm, collected, all that good stuff. I mean, I'm in my PJs for the most part, except for the old monkey suit. I obviously can't see what any of you are up to right now, so if anyone is even watching, tuned in, you know, I hope you have a great time tonight. I really do. I've written the show all by myself, no writing staff, no help whatsoever, all me. So for that reason alone, I still think this show is going to be pretty funny. So, today I heard that the weather is really, really nice and cool and good, and there's still a lot of airplane food out there in the world, despite all that's happening. A lot of cashews, almonds, nuts, pretzels, etc. Squirrels beware. Yeah. Great story I saw on the news this morning. I was reading the newspaper. Still reading the old newspaper. And an elderly Mormon woman walked into a hotel, and she walked over to the buffet table. And she looked down at the cookies and said, "Gosh!" And the bellhop came over and he said, "Ma'am, you'd like a plate of cookies, wouldn't you?" And she said, "Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?" Well, we got a great show for you tonight. Carolina Leaf Blower, A-Dot Passenger, Leah Bickley, and Jay Tuscan are all in the virtual house. I'm still relevant. Stay tuned. Welcome. Carolina, I must say, you look ravishing.
Aw, Trevor, you're just too kind, aren't you?
Well, maybe a little bit. Now, Carolina, it comes to my attention that you've written a self-care book. Is that right?
Yes, I have. It's called Take Me Home, Country Road, Find My Inner Peace Where I Belong.
Speaking of inner peace, I heard that it was your birthday a few months ago last year.
Yeah, last October.
It was a great party, right? Star-studded, such a fabulous tabloid read. I kind of wonder why I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, Trevor, you were invited. Because last year I came on the show and you yet again gave me a bunch of shit for not inviting you. So what did I do this year? I didn't even know you wanted to be invited. So I invited you, even though I don't particularly like you or your bits or your gimmicks, specifically to avoid doing this. And here we go again.
Well, who doesn't want to be invited to a party? Am I right? Yeah. Are you sure? Because
Trevor, I invited you to avoid doing this piss again.
Hi. Yeah, it's me. Was I invited to Carolina Leaf Blower's birthday bash last year? Are you sure? Because yes, but I Right. Well, that's all the time we have for Carolina Leaf Blower tonight. Stick around. A-Dot Passenger is here. Go buy Carolina's book, I guess. Everyone, welcome A-Dot Passenger to the Zoom tonight.
Trevor, thanks for having me.
It's always an honor. So I hear you're in this new movie. It's a biopic on the life of Alex Trebek. They're calling it Marriage in Jeopardy.
Yep, and I think that's a perfect title. A lot of people know Alex Trebek as the Emmy-winning Jeopardy host, but what they don't know is that on his side gig, starting out, he was a couples therapist for fantasy movie characters.
Right. Now, shall we reenact a clip?
By all means, let's do it. Hello and welcome to Jeopardy! Or should I say Marriage in Jeopardy! Tonight, instead of 3 contestants looking for the grand prize of $100,000, we instead have 2 contestants looking to rekindle the flame they call love. Tonight we've got Kylo Ren facing off against Black Widow, and we'll go right into our categories. Good luck, guys. Tonight's categories include: how much do you love each other? Fun facts about your marriage, and the history of your love. Kylo, we start with you.
I will take the history of your love for 500.
You said this on your first date.
What is? I will have the fried branzino and rice pilaf.
Oh, that was incorrect. The correct answer was check, please. Like Widow Select.
I'll do History of Our Love for 200.
Throughout the history of your love, you've been waiting for Kylo to say this.
Will you marry me?
Oh, correct. And it was in the form of a question and everything. Oh, and Hulk. Hulk is beating Kylo Ren to death. That's all the time we have.
Well, A-Dot, thank you for coming to the show. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me. I really love coming on the show.
Playa Bickley, my oh my, what a pleasure to have you on this show.
The pleasure's all mine, Trevor.
So you wrote this show. The show we're in right now, right here now that we're doing. The Right Now show right now. You wrote this.
Yeah, I really did. You know how you said in the monologue that you wrote all the jokes yourself?
Yeah.
Interesting story.
Because I said that I wrote them myself.
You said that you wrote the jokes yourself, and yet you introduced me as the person.
Wrote the show.
Wrote the show. I did write the show. Put it together.
You're here to.
Oh, we got to run it back now. I'm sweating.
Well, that's all the time we have for Leah Bickley tonight. Come back later. Jay Tuscan will be here.
I wrote the show.
Thank you. Finally, somebody polite lets me go. Chivalry's dead in this town. Look at her. She's beautiful. This is the Holy Land. This isn't a bit right now. This is actually what I think when I pull into one. He's very chivalrous, very polite with these people to drive through. Hard workers. What's up? Oh, there's a line. My fucking Wendy's, there's a line. I could go for some music right now. Used to be so good. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. And the love you gave me, nothing. Can I pretty please have a 4 for $4 with the junior bacon cheeseburger? Sprite, please. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone. And then could I also please have number 9, but just the nuggets and not the meal?
Any sauce?
A lot of barbecue, please.
Okay.
And that'll be all for today. Thank you so much. You too.
I didn't go through the park.
It didn't go through.
No, let me try it again.
This just happened at Walmart too. Do you guys know what aisle I can find like boxers in? Like boxer briefs, underwear? I got some. Who's your father? Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
And you're cold. I'm lukewarm. You're cold. Yeah! time you captain on a ship. My goodness, that's a great rectangular whale we've got up on the horizon. I've asked you, mateys. It's the great rectangular whale. Oh! No! I'm sitting and I'm trying to keep from going under. I'm floating into survivor, and I'm burning up. Come on, girl! Welcome back, everybody, with one of our final guests of the evening, Mr. Jay Tuscan.
Thank you for having me, Trevor. You look well.
Thank you. Now, congratulations on your recent Academy Award nomination. Now, I hear you're a real method actor. Is that right?
Yeah, I really do like to get into my roles, for the authenticity of the performance.
Yes, yeah, of course. And, we've got to give big props to the people on set, the ones that make us look so great.
Yeah, wow. I mean, what a crew we had. With a shoot this long, it really felt like we became family,
Yes, just like a family. Well, anyways, we just got some audio from the B-roll. Now, it's a bit cut down, but I feel like it really encapsulates that whole family crew feel that you were talking about. In fact, why don't we bring back tonight's family? Come on out and watch. All right, let's roll the clip, shall we?
Look, can you just shut the fuck up, dude? No, I mean, I'm really trying to find something real here, man, and you just keep talking and whispering. Joan, shit. No, I'm sorry. It's not a big deal. Can we move on? Can we please get rolling here? No, you know what? It is a fucking big deal. Yeah, it is. And I know you started the Lady Gaga thing, Joan. Yeah, so fucking funny. You think I'm a fucking diva? I mean, that's not even an insult, Joan. Gaga? Really? Singer? Actor? Dancer? Fashion icon? Not even a fucking insult. No, you know what? I'm calling cut. No, cut the fucking cameras. I'm done.
So, who was Joan? What exactly was happening here?
Well, Joan was our cinematographer.
Oh, so for our non-film folks at home, a cinematographer is the person that makes the star look so great on camera.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say.
I guess Lady Gaga does have to take some of the blame here.
No. She's a phenomenal, talented being. I'm so embarrassed. With a small crew and all, it can get really intense when you're trying to search your soul and find something. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Okay. I guess I want to say I'm sorry. I think I should probably call my manager, but I'm sorry that you had to hear that.
I'm not. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Right Now Show with Trevor Johannessenberg at Home Edition. I'm Trevor Johannessenberg, and I'm wishing you all a safe and fun evening. I am still relevant. Wave goodbye to the folks, everybody.
Here we are, everybody. Oh my God, that was Let's Make a Show, the premier production from Let's Make a Theater Company. Thank you all for coming out. The show's not over yet, though. We've got more for you. So we've got a talkback coming up, and we've got Peter Moriarty coming up right now. And there you are, Peter. Hello, welcome back. Peter is going to sing us a song right now. And I just want to say, everybody, if you love the show, if you got something from it, please donate, support these guys, because this theater company is real, it's happening, and it's going to make more work, and you're going to get the benefit from that work. All right, Peter, take it away.
I know things are gonna get better. I know, but for now, let's end the show. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It's not hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
Hey everyone, awesome. So stay tuned right here, stick with the show, stay on this channel. We're gonna come to you with the Zoom talkback. So we're gonna broadcast to you straight through this channel. Don't go anywhere. Keep your questions coming on YouTube. We have a moderator who's gonna give us the questions to the group, and we'll do our best to answer them. I hope you had a great time tonight. I had an amazing time. And I'm so proud of these guys. They are the future of theater. So I am hoping you feel as happy as I do. And I'll see you in just a moment.
We've still got like not 200. We've still got like 140 viewers. That's all.
All right, we're live.
My internet's been so crapped. I didn't even get to see the chat at all.
What'd you say, Scott?
Oh, we're on.
Can you confirm if the Zoom is up?
Hi, everybody.
We're on. Hi, what's up? Hi, everybody. My name is Sara Meade.
I'm so dumb. I had it on mute. Hi,
everyone. Sarah's definitely talking. Hi, guys. My name is Sara Meade. I wrote Dolphin Detectives.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Great. Somebody should introduce. I'm coming down right now.
Okay.
Sarah was in the middle of it. Hi guys, I don't know if you can hear around, and I'm gonna have everybody introduce themselves. So when you introduce yourself, say what your role was, what you were in, and whether you're an original company member or not. So we're gonna start with Olivia.
Hi, I'm Olivia Perrone. I'm a THP student, and I played Eliza and Fireball.
Leah.
Hi everyone, my name is Leah Bickley. I was the cashier in Jupiter's Greetings. I was Bill in Dolphin Detectives, and I was the writer and director of the Right Now show with Trevor Johannessenberg at Home Edition, and I'm also the co-founder of this company.
Yay. And Sara?
Hi everyone, my name is Sara Atlassi. I'm a theater performance and economics double major. With an environmental studies minor now. But yeah, anyways, I was in Dolphin Detectives by the beautiful and amazing Sara Meade.
Trevor.
Hi, I'm Trevor, not Johannessenberg. I was Trevor in the Right Now show. I was Ted in Dolphin Detectives, and I was John in the Wilsons.
Shavell. Oh, sorry, babe. You go.
My name is Shavell. I'm a theater performance and legal studies major. I played Millie, written by Leslie, Jupiter's Greetings, and that's it. Yeah.
Leslie.
Hi, I'm Leslieann Flores. I am a junior playwriting, screenwriting major, psychology minor. I wrote Jupiter's Greetings and directed it, and I play Lola and Miguelito.
Yay. Tiana.
Taina.
Taina. I'm sorry, love. Oh my God. I could just call her Ty for context.
I'm Taina. I'm a playwriting, screenwriting major, and I wrote and directed Miguelito.
All right, Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris Padro. I'm a theater and performance major. I was Joe in Dolphin Detectives. Jay in the Right Now show, and Emily in the Wilsons. Me forgetting literally all my parts. It's okay.
Scott.
Hello, I'm Scott. I am the mentor. And I didn't really do much, I have to say. I just sort of like nudged these guys a little bit here and there, and they took it away. They are amazing. And I hope we get some good questions in here. I'm going to lead off with a question, and anybody can answer this. All of you or a few of you, doesn't matter. I would like to know, what was your favorite moment?
All right, we'll get to that when we're done introducing everybody. We still got a few more.
Oh,
so
right,
everybody think on it. Think on it. Izzy?
Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm a sophomore theater and performance and psychology major. And I was Tia in Jupiter's Greetings, the news reporter in Miguelito, and the Catco Queen in Dolphin Detectives.
Peter?
Hi, everyone. My name is Peter Moriarty. I'm a history major. I was A. Passenger in the Right Now show. I was one of the cats. I think his name was Rex in Dolphin Detectives, and then I did the music.
Yay, thank you. What a beautiful rendition of Imagine. Ellen?
Hi, I'm Ellen Walz. I'm a junior theater and performance major. I was Kate in Jupiter's Greetings and Captain Ellen in Dolphin Detectives. And I wrote and starred as David the Cockroach and Delilah the Cockroach. And it was the Wilsons. And we know it. You can't get it confused with anyone else. I'm going back on mute. Thank you.
Okay, so let's start with Scott's question. Does anybody off the top of their heads have like a favorite moment that they'd like to share? Sara?
Like,
Chris next.
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna ask, like, but like a moment of tonight or like the whole thing?
Whole thing.
Whole thing.
For me, it was yesterday when I got to like see everything during tech and like really watch everybody's show and like get to experience what they've been like working on and like how it looked in their minds and like kind of seeing that like on screen. That was really pretty.
Leah?
It was the getting a text at Scott at like 11:30 p.m. on a random April Tuesday being like, you want to do something? You want to start something? It was that for me. And then everything in between.
Trevor?
Yeah, so to set the scene, I'm sleeping. It's about 2:00 in the afternoon. I wake up to a FaceTime from Leah. I answered the phone and she says, "What's a really bad last name?" I said, "Johannesburg," and then I hung up and went back to bed. Yeah.
Hi.
For me, it was editing Miguelito, because I've never made anything like that with the visuals, which was beautifully done by Lenore. Just everything, this focusing so hard on sound, and I've never done anything like that before. And so editing, every 5 minutes, I'd just replay and like, oh shit, I did that. I did that. That's crazy. And that was my whole week.
For context, Lenore is of SUNY Purchase Visual Arts Junior. She did all of the illustrations for Miguelito. Her Instagram is lenore.jpg. Go follow her. She's amazing. Okay. I'm looking at the chat. We have lots of questions. Well, one that we're getting a lot is, do we think that we'll be doing more shows either online or when we get back to campus? I think it's a resounding.
Definitely. Yes.
All we have to say to that is stay tuned to our Instagram, to our website, sign up for our email list. This isn't the end. This is for Ellen. Ellen, we want to know what happened to the Wilsons.
Like what happened to the stream? I was chatting. What happened in the story?
In the story.
You know, what are you gonna do? They're in this lease now. David lives there. What, you gonna kick David and Delilah out? Like, they're gonna eat you. David's taller than them. It's a whole power dynamic. So I think they just went back to normal life. In this world that I created, that makes perfect sense. So thank you for asking.
Thank you. Our next question is for Ty. We want to know what inspired Miguelito, like your inspirations for writing it and the story.
I knew I was going to get this question. So it's a very deep story. So, oh, y'all are all frozen for me. Am I good?
Okay.
Am I frozen?
No.
Okay, good. So my Miguelito is inspired by a crazy story my mom had told me about my dad and his life. And it, as Latinos are extra. So I heard this story and I was like, that don't sound real. I'm gonna go write a play about it and see what other people think. And so I did that. And then the craziest part of all of that is my dad is no longer with us. Why? My mom just ran in my room. Anyway, the craziest part is that he is no longer with us, unfortunately. But the last night after I finished editing, finished making the video, everything, I went to sleep and he came to me in a dream and told me that he was proud.
Aw, that's so beautiful, Ty. I'm so happy
Oh my
for you.
God, stop.
Miguelito, I will say the chat was going crazy for Miguelito.
Oh, I bet. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, and you're welcome.
This is a question for writing and for writers and for cast. If you starred in your own shows, how do you feel about playing a character you wrote? And did you write it with the idea that you had to act in it? So I'm gonna direct this question immediately towards Ellen, for really carrying the Wilsons on her back.
No, you guys, I needed you as the family. I think when I originally wrote the Wilsons, I was just like, I think it would be best if I read stage directions. I had just some voices in mind. If I was gonna write it, I was just like, I have to be David. Who else could give him that homeschool flair and also is that height and also would invest $50 in that costume? It was a trifecta of it had to be you, and by you I mean me.
And then there's a follow-up part to this. Do you think that this was out of your comfort zone?
No. Nope. Not at all. I think, well, let me just be clear. I mean, the scuttling on camera was a little much for me. I almost cut it out. But I think the energy of the character, if you know me at all, even if you don't, I think it makes perfect sense.
I'm going to direct this question for Chris because I think Chris will know really more better than a few of us. What was it like to have to act opposite of someone who wasn't in person?
Sick, no pressure. It was.
I think you're muted.
Well, no, I'm not. Sorry, my friends are here. It was interesting. I was in Dolphins, and that was a lot easier, Dolphin Detectives, because it was a radio play, and so like we were like recording on our phones while like on a Zoom call with each other, and that made it a lot easier. But for the Wilsons, it was literally just me and Ellen on FaceTime, and like Ellen would say the line, and then like I would say my line. And I have a really weird thing with like acting where like people can see me and I get really nervous. So like Ellen had to turn her camera off for basically the whole filming. Otherwise I literally wouldn't perform. But yeah, it was a challenge for sure, but it was like a welcome challenge. It was like one of those things that was like out of my comfort zone, but like it was a really good learning experience and I really appreciated it.
Does anyone else have anything to add about their experience acting in either their own piece or someone else's piece? Trevor?
Yeah, so doing the Wilsons, Ellen wasn't available for FaceTime the day that I could record. This is how our schedules ended up. So I essentially recorded it acting like just off myself, or like my scene partner was like, I think I used like a Lego piece or something to like bounce lines off of. Like it was definitely weird, but such is theater in times of Corona. I don't know. It really was not. It was just a lot of like doing a really long take, reading the lines that your scene partner would be doing, and then slipping back into character and reacting in real time, and then hoping, more so knowing that Ellen would know where to cut when.
Yeah. Shavell?
For me, I feel like it was very more of a stepping out of my comfort zone experience because I've never recorded or acted on camera, just on stage, and just like the overall focus that you have to put, especially like the time that we're in, like it was really challenging, but like it was a good one.
And a follow-up for directors, do you think that it was a little bit different having to direct an actor on camera versus how you would go about it in person? Leah?
I feel like I had the easiest like challenge here because basically how this was all recorded was I would turn off my camera on Zoom and then hide the non-video participants. So like in between every little cut, I would just be like yelling out notes and stuff. Also, it was my first time directing, so that was scary. I literally apologized to them every single rehearsal because I didn't really know what I was doing, but it worked out. You saw that it worked out. And then doing my one-on-ones with Trevor was quite funny because we would just get on FaceTime or Zoom or whatever, and I would just kind of like bark at him to like do whatever. And he did it, and he did it flawlessly. So thanks for that.
Yeah, we did a lot of improv with
A lot of improv with right now.
like we had the script, but I feel like 90% of it was off script.
The script was 8 pages and the show was 17 minutes. Now they say that a page is a minute, so you can see where we went off.
Yeah.
Leslie and then Ty.
Yeah, so like Leah, this was my first time directing anything. And honestly, I think me and Ty kind of have like that advantage where like our major is both film and theater. So it was kind of like not much stepping out of our comfort zone, but something that we had to try for the first time. But we had like a little bit of knowledge on how it was supposed to go. So I went into it thinking that I knew what I wanted to do and how everything needed to go. But then I realized that every actress in my play has their own different style of doing things. So then I had to figure out and had to like accommodate for different things that were going on in my head and in their heads. But overall, I think it went out perfectly.
Ty.
Yeah, so this was also my first time directing anything, so I was extremely nervous because like of all things I'm gonna start directing, this is where it starts, so that's already a challenge itself. And I've never worked with just voice actors, and I kept having to remind myself of that because I'd watch them in rehearsal do it, like performing, and like they'd have like the face and like and everything, and I'm like, but you're not, I can't see your face though, I just have to hear everything, I have to imagine in my head just from what your voice sounds like. So there was just challenge on challenge on challenge, but I had an amazingly beautiful cast and they did incredible.
And for everybody who is in a radio play, raise your hand if it was your first time doing any formal voice acting. Awesome. Does anybody have anything to say? Any last wrapping up bits? Scott?
Of course. Well, first of all, you guys are amazing. And I just feel like what we've done tonight is pretty incredible because we were talking about, I remember with Shavell, we were talking about, we wanted like a hybrid performance where we could actually do this in like real life in a storefront or something and then like broadcast it out. And pandemic says no. So you rose to the occasion, you skilled up like incredibly. Like I just feel like I'm so appreciative of your ambition, your enthusiasm, your motivation, and your work, your creative work. And you guys all made it, and it's just, I'm just super excited for what's coming next. And I won't be offended if the theater company changes its name.
We can't change our name. I think that's out of the question.
Yeah. I love our name. The brand at this point. We got the channel, we got the Instagram, we got the website. It would cost too much money to change at this point.
Speaking of money, please donate.
Thank you to all of you who have donated already. You guys are so generous. We appreciate you greatly. Our next question is directed specifically for Leslie, and they want to know what inspired your play and if your Disney Channel vibes were intentional.
Yes, they were intentional. If anybody knows me, they know that Disney is my life in any form. So it has definitely increased this semester and last semester. I don't know why, but yeah, I had it in my mind during last semester for like an assignment, and I just held on to it, and I thought it might be like the perfect time to do this. I thought it worked out well to change it into like a Skype call. And at first it was supposed to be in person, but like I think it worked out pretty well with all the changes that I had to make.
That's a perfect segue into a different question we got, which was what are some ways that problems kind of turned into ideas? So like how things that because of the pandemic like became better because of it, because we had to innovate. Chris?
This is my piece. I didn't write it, but Ellen wrote the Wilsons, and we all obviously were not in the same place. And so I don't know if you guys noticed the way she edited it, but we were all in front of couches and like the 3 clips were like this, but like all the couches lined up in behind us, they all lined up. And it was really cool. When Ellen was like proposing the show to us, or at least she told this to me, she said that, I mean, I'm trying not to speak for you, Ellen, sorry, but she said that she was going for like kind of like a scrapbook vibe, and like us not being in the same place obviously is like a problem, but then it turned into a solution, and that like it pushed Ellen's idea for the piece forward, and it like got to be pieced together in like a way that she imagined it, and it turned into like a really cool thing.
Yeah, even like I remember when we were starting it, the term dollhouse was thrown out a lot.
Yeah. Just because it's kind of like I had written the show hoping that maybe we could be like on a stage, because this was the Wilsons' first like episode. The first idea was like our first writing exercise back like beginning of June, when it had kind of been hoped, oh, maybe we'll rehearse online and then maybe we'll possibly perform in person. We didn't know. And so, listen, the show is a little bit obscure. And I was like, it's not going to look like a crisp movie, and that's not the vibe anyways. And so I'm glad that some people understood the whole couch thing, and because it's just like you have to adapt. And I felt like doing that was able to like lean more into the vibe of the piece and how like confusing it is. I don't understand it. But that enhanced it, because it would have been completely different on stage with me in the costume like trying to eat everyone, which was the original idea.
Does anybody else have anything to add?
I mean, the group never would have even been a thing had the pandemic not happened. So that's definitely the best part of it all.
Yeah, I think a lot of us had individual projects before we left that got canceled. We have one more question. Did all of you write pieces specifically for Let's Make a Theater Company? So I know Leslie was saying before that she didn't. Leah?
So my story of the Right Now show was I had a completely other idea that was going to be my pitch for this. I can't even remember what it was, but I just remember not feeling passionate about it. This is the second time that this has happened to me when writing for Scott Adkins. So the day before we were supposed to present our stuff, I fell into the Watch Mojo loophole. We've all done it. And it was for like times that hosts and guests got into arguments on late night or daytime television. And I was like, I could write about that. That's my moment. So I spent the entire night rewatching all these Watch Mojo clips, because they do so many of the exact same thing. And yes, I watch all of them. And wrote the show and bada bing. But yeah, this was strictly for LMACT. I did not have this idea more than 24 hours, maybe less, prior than when we were supposed to like show our final pieces.
That's like, I have a similar thing happen too, where we were kind of in the beginning of the process, we were kind of writing like scripts to read and think like, does this work? And Ellen came in one day with the big list of ideas for solo performances. And that list ended up becoming Dolphin Detectives. Like, I think I took like 4 of her ideas and made one script out of it.
I'm not very good at working in an ensemble. It's one of my like least worked parts of me as an actor. And so before I knew I was going to do the Wilsons, and I was like, maybe they'll be okay if I just bring in some Ellen ideas, because I didn't want to like show up empty handed. And then Sarah was like, what's your dog's name? And I was like, Princess. She was like, okay, you'll see about it on Wednesday. And then she did this whole piece, and Princess was just flabbergasted. I cried, which I know isn't surprising, but I loved it. I loved it so much, just so you know. And so our 106 people know, amazing.
Oh my goodness. We have a question for Trevor. Trevor, your vocal stylings were amazing when you were driving. Do you think you will have a career in singing?
Okay, this question is, okay, Joe, I see you. This is literally asked by one of my former campers. No, absolutely not.
No, and Trevor did write a script about you.
Yeah, that's true. So actually, I was trying to make that relevant, because I felt it was noteworthy. like we all wrote like our own scripts, and like some of them didn't come to fruition. Like I wrote a script about about a theater company I used to work at when I was a teenager. The piece ended up not wanting to work on Zoom, so it didn't end up working. But I feel like that's the beauty of doing an online theater company is, you don't have to, force certain things to be what they don't want to be. Your work can still be organic. That's what I really, really liked about working with LMATC. I think I just got the acronym right? The alphabet's really I just got to explore a lot of different creative avenues, and see what worked, what didn't. Long story short, no, I'm never singing again, Joe. Stop DMing me.
This question is, I think, a general one, but I'm going to direct it towards Ms. Strictly Bickley. Will Let's Make a Theater Company ever consider doing a musical? Will we ever Let's Make a Musical?
Would we ever Let's Make a Musical? I mean, poor little Joe, because Trevor's got to sing again if we're doing that. So
I was about to say, based off my last answer, I'm going to vote no, but this is a democracy, so go off.
I know we have a couple of vocalists in this company, so quite possibly, but maybe join us and help us write one, and maybe we can get something going.
All right, this is going to be the last question, and I'm going to let everybody answer it like how we introduced ourselves. What advice would we give to other companies trying to achieve a similar feat? So we're going to start with Olivia.
I would say get together all of your theater friends. Obviously, that's the first step. You got to get together people that are like-minded the same way you are, that are ambitious and just want to do theater, because that was the whole point of this. We all want to be doing theater right now, and it's really hard. So I'm really glad that I personally was able to do this in such a weird time. Like, it means so much. So yeah, get those people together first.
Leah.
Find the unmute button. Okay, my best advice is just be patient. We had initially a lot of different people here for the first month and that aren't with us anymore, and that's okay. We hope they come back to us. But just be patient with the people you're working with. Be open to new people. Izzy and Olivia are, I believe, our newest members who came, right in the pitch of time, right when we were casting. Like, we had all written our shows, I think, by the time they joined, and I don't know what we would have done without either of them. Again, shout out to Izzy in the control room. She's been my favorite part of this experience, to be honest.
Stop it.
But yeah, just be patient with everyone. Get people who are passionate and have a mentor like Scott Adkins, which might not be as easy. I'm the lucky one, but you know.
Sara.
Honestly, Leah stole the words from like my mouth. I was literally gonna say be patient. It's definitely a lot more different than what us theater heads are used to. So be patient and really be open to everything, to mistakes, to like different routes. Like, it might not be what you were thinking of in the beginning at all, and like that's okay, but that's also the beauty of it. And also, like, honestly, with patience comes like great stuff, and like this wouldn't have happened if all of us weren't here and didn't stick through the hard times and weren't patient, didn't really try to make it happen.
Amazing. Ty?
I would say don't doubt yourself. Whatever crazy idea that seems so impossible, don't even second guess it. Just do it. Just go with it. Make it happen. And you'll be so relieved once it's done.
Leslie?
I would say I agree with everybody else. Definitely 100%. Just gather a bunch of people that you know that might be interested in this. I reached out, Izzy and Olivia reached out to me. So then I introduced them to everything that we have going on here too. But a lot of that work had to go on like social media and like trying to advertise for this. So definitely do that. And to all the writers out there, I would say just continue to write. Like, I know it sucks, but like it sucks to be forced to write, but just write and keep writing because you never know what's going to come out. I have written my script at least 3 times over, and this was like the final product was nothing compared to what the first product was. So it really takes just practice and time.
Shavell.
Everyone was hitting good points. Like, I'm glad, like, in the beginning, like, when I was first in the company, like, something like I just wasn't in the right headspace. And then Leslie at some point texted me, like, hey, I know you weren't in this before, but I'm gonna ask you one more time, like, what are you willing to be a part of this? And like, I just went ahead and said, yeah. And like, it's honestly like a blessing to say, like, your choices really affect you and all this, but also like just having that drive, that motivation, also the consistent and the organization that y'all put, Leah, Scott, everyone just editing and just like doing it. Like, you saw the quickness, the passion for it, and that's what drives me. So just be passionate and stick with it. Don't give up on it either. So
Awesome. Trevor?
I've been thinking about it, and I think you need to have something that I've been thinking in my head. I call it PP, which is passion, perseverance. I really think those are the two most important things especially when you're building a company. Everybody else was saying it, and I couldn't agree more. But I mean, also just like on a serious note, like it's I won't talk about PB again, I promise. I couldn't help myself. It's like making any other art or theater piece. It's organic, like just, or it's like, I don't know. I've never raised a child, but I imagine it's like raising a child. Just have patience, work with it, be open to new ideas. I'm proving more and more that I've never raised a child. But yeah. No, just, let yourself be free as an artist. You're making something, so make something.
Thank you for the answer. Thank you for the trademark. PP is now ours. Chris? You're muted, love.
Yep, there we go. I would just say, like, be open to change and just like new ideas. Like, when we first started, we were originally just gonna do one piece, and then like we were like, oh, maybe let's do like an episodic series. Let's like do something. Maybe we should do different pieces. And like it started as something that was completely different than it is now. And then also when we started, it was like a long time ago. So we were like, oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to do something in person by the time we get something up. And it's now September in it. So basically just like be open to things not ending up the way that you intended, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like there's really no bad ideas. There's no mistakes, only happy accidents when you're like making art. And yeah, I think just like don't take anything too seriously. Like we're doing this to have fun, and we're doing this because we love it. And so like if things come up, like just let them come up and deal with them and turn them into solutions and not problems.
Thank you. Scott, someone's father. Is it like raising a child?
Not at all. but
I'll get back to you in 20 years.
Yeah. I do have to say, like, I think everything you guys are saying is right, but also don't underestimate what you brought to the company. You all brought unique skills. You all brought unique attitudes, unique perspectives, and you came together, and we spent a lot of time getting to know each other. So my advice is for anyone out there who's trying to start a theater company, you got to go on some dates. You got to get to know each other. And we hung out, and we did the Zoom thing, and we talked and we chatted and we got to know each other on sometimes deep personal levels, depending if Ellen was there or not. And other times, we got to know each other. And I think that is extremely important. The thing is that we also had discussions about aesthetic in the very beginning. And that was like really cool of like, what do we want to make? And I remember, like, my favorite moment, I think one of my favorite, I had so many favorite moments. Basically, every Zoom meeting was a favorite moment. But there was a moment with Trevor where he was just like, why are we trying to recreate theater in this platform? And it was just like, right. Why are we trying to recreate theater in this platform? It's totally right. And we went down a path and we've made something great. I truly believe we've made something great that has inspired people. You've told stories, you've asked questions, you've not been intimidated by this pandemic. And that is no small feat, because believe me, I've been curled up in a dusty corner for most of the weeks of this pandemic.
Ooh, we're frozen.
Ooh, he froze.
Thank you, Scott. Izzy?
I agree with what everybody said. I just think the one thing of advice that I would give is to definitely step out of your comfort zone. Like, there's a lot of new things I've done through this theater company. Like, this was my first time stage managing. This is my first time filming on Leah. This is my first time filming on camera. This is my first time doing like all the backstage things, and I learned so many new things through. Oh, Scott left, but oh, here he is.
Sometime it was long enough. That was good.
But yeah, I would just say be open to going out of your comfort zone for sure.
Amazing. Peter?
Hi. Yeah, I think this theater company has summed it up pretty nicely. Don't give up. Go for it. Take chances, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I think just put the time in, put the energy in, and when you get knocked down, get back up, try again until it succeeds.
And last but not least, Ellen.
This is kind of a call out to myself, but a week ago, I had nothing filmed. I had nothing edited. I couldn't even put on the cockroach costume because I'm sensitive. And so I would just say, when you've got a date set, just really plan her out, because I got to tell you, like, this past week could have so been split up across the entire month, and I didn't do that. And so don't be me. And once you've got a date set, like, give yourself some time, and organization is the only way that it'll all get done. Coming from someone who is not organized. Thank you.
Awesome. That's it for us. Thank
Sarah,
you,
you need to
Sarah,
answer
what
that
about
question.
you?
Okay, Sarah.
Oh, what's my advice? I guess what I have to say about that is, like, I think this whole process has taught me how important it is to learn different things. So, like, if you have the opportunity to learn something new, you should do it. Like, I had never edited anything together before. So, like, when we were making Dolphin Detectives, I literally sat there, like, trimming seconds of audio. I was like, I have such a respect for these people because I am sitting here crying over my computer. So it was great. It was good. We learned a lot of new things. There's always an opportunity to learn something new. So come prepared and know how to do everything, and it will make it 100 times easier. And that's it for us. Thank you so much for coming. If you were here tonight, you showed that the arts are important. The arts are inevitable. Thank you so much. This isn't the last you'll see from us.
Thank you
Good
to
hearts.
all
Good
donors.
hearts.
You guys are amazing. That was amazing.
And
Thank you, and good
really
night.
quickly, for everyone who's been asking, yes, we're gonna let new people join. So keep posted on our Instagram. Follow it at Let's Make a Theater Company, theater with RE. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for coming. This has been really great, beyond our expectations. And yeah.
Good night.
Bye. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.